hay fever is a beast. All clear.
So, Mrs. Powell, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. You don't know what the questions are.
Do me nicely, please.
Do you nicely? Do you remember your first argument? With me, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? Because I remember mine, but I don't remember. I don't know if it's the same one.
If you see me put my hand, I got white my nose.
I remember our first argument. No, I think I remember our first argument, but I don't know what argument you remember.
I remember our first argument was on honeymoon, but I don't know when you remember our first argument being.
I don't remember honeymoon argument.
Well, we had a honeymoon argument.
Okay.
You want me to say what it was about?
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't like moths. I don't like butterflies. And I'm actually scared of them. It's getting better as I'm going along. But what happened is that a moth came in the room and I asked you to... You're
going to embarrass me now.
I asked you to kill it. But you tried to preserve its life and put it outside nicely. And I kind of raised my voice just a little bit.
And that was the beginning of marriage right there.
That was honeymoon. So that was like day 3 of our honeymoon in Antigua. Beautiful place.
How did I react? I don't remember.
Nose is running again.
How did I react?
I can't remember. I just remember you kind of giving me a look as if to say, is this it?
What have you learned about conflict when you compare the beginning of marriage to now?
Oh.
Do you need to do your nose?
Yeah.
Do it now.
You were saying?
So what have you learned about conflict when you compare 2001 to 2018?
I know which buttons not to push. I know what cheeses you off. I'm not an expert at it because I still push those buttons, but I don't go for them deliberately.
What, do you go for them accidentally?
Yeah. I go for them accidentally. And I realised that I thought you had like a kind of a long-suffering infinity. And so you wouldn't get cheesed off or you wouldn't lose your temper, you wouldn't really get mad. And then I started to realise he's quite human. I sing when I get nervous.
You sing when you know you got to change something.
Yeah.
Why did you marry me?
You have to ask me that again.
Wanitta.
Do you have to say my name?
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm in trouble.
Wanitta. Why did you marry me?
If I look to the left, does that mean I'm lying? If we look to the right, am I being creative? Okay, I'm going to look forward and say I married you because... Oh, gosh. Go again. Why did I really marry you? Why did I marry you? I married you because you were serious. You were intentional. You wanted to settle down. And I wasn't expecting it. It came very soon. It came after 4 months of dating. And so I was pleasantly surprised. But I was blown away by your commitment to life, to being serious about life and moving forward. And it was nice to see that there was somebody who I thought that I could definitely, from the off, spend the rest of my life with for many reasons. And that included, first of all, which was really important to me, was your sense of humour. And then your body. And then your heart.
You're making me feel cheap right now, Wanitta.
No, seriously. And then your like goals for the future and stuff like that. So I really, really latched onto the fact that you were really serious about me. You were serious about God, and that really meant a lot to me.
How did you know I was the one?
How did I know you were the one? I feel like this is a trick question, but I'll answer it anyway. There was one day I was in just finishing a gig in Cabot Hall in Canary Wharf, and I was on the phone with an unknown person who I was gonna link after, and I couldn't hear them, and the phone was breaking up. And remember those 1-to-1 Mercury? Am I too old? Mercury 1-to-1 little earphones we had connected to our Nokia phones. There was just one. There wasn't two, and I had one in my ear, the only one, and the conversation started to break up. Like, I couldn't hear the person on the other line. And as I was saying to him, look, I can't hear you, I don't know where we're going to link, I looked into the mirror, just say this is the mirror, and behind me, you walked in the door. And I just heard clearly.
So you're looking at a reflection? I'm
looking at a reflection of you, and I just heard so clearly, like it was a voice from heaven saying, what if this was your future? And I didn't know you then. And I was just like, zoinks, you know, they said in Scooby-Doo, like, really? And it was from that day I thought, interested. I'll remember that concept. Nobody knows what I just heard, but I'll keep it in mind. And then somehow we started to talk. I think I got introduced to you, and we started to have a conversation. And then we met at different places. We just kept meeting randomly, and I realised I had known you from you were young, but I didn't see you often. And then we started to become friends, and as we started to get to know each other, I was like, yeah, we just kind of fit. Sense of humour was on point. Great conversation. Your body was so nice. Not that I saw it, but it was alright.
I feel so cheap.
And there was just such a vibe, you know what I mean, between us, that I was like, yeah, I could spend a long time with this person, because I didn't think about marriage, but I could spend a long time with this person. Now I get to spend forever.
That's the plan. What 3 things do you need me to be as a man for you? Your perception of this is what husbands do, etc., etc.
For me, I need you to be, or you already are, or is this what I need you to be?
No, I'm everything. I just want to know. I just want to know what you think, because I'm doing it all.
You're doing it all, so
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing for me to tick.
That's right.
But what I need you to be, what you already are, or what I'm already totally satisfied with, is the fact that you are somebody that I can lean on in times of emotional difficulty. I find you really rational, sometimes too rational.
Can you be clear? Is that irrational or rational?
Rational. Did it sound like I said irrational?
Yeah, it sounds irrational. Like.
No, I was saying I find you rational. Sometimes too rational, but it does kind of help me kind of navigate through life. But I can lean on you in for emotional support. That really means a lot to me. Number 2, I would say what I need from you, or what I already have from you, or what I'm already getting in abundance from you.
Everything. You're getting everything. Keep going.
Is to know that I can speak to you and come to you at any time as a friend. That you are my mate. That you're my best mate. That I can share the good, the bad, and the ugly with you, and you're still cool with me. So that means much to me. And number 3, what I need you to be, what you already are, what you always have been, is very, very tender towards me, to look after me, to cherish me, to hold me, to, you know already.
To be naughty.
To be nasty. Yeah.
Is that your...
That's me after I say to be nasty, and I switch it.
You turn prim.
Yeah.
Okay.